Hello, and today I'm going to be redrawing some of my old art. This one is one of my old pieces from a while ago. So first off, we're going to be erasing the unnecessary facial features. Those lips are atrocious. So we're going to be just completely erasing those. And now I'm going to finish the lashes because they look really weird. They're just like individual lines on her eyes and it doesn't fit well. So I'm just going to be completely getting rid of those. And we're just going to be fixing up her eyes entirely. I think the shading on her eyes is a bit too dark and hard, so it makes it look really weird. Plus the pupils of her eyes are very small and hard to see with that harsh highlighting. So we're just gonna get rid of them. Okay, now I'm gonna start redrawing the face. The original piece had very dark kind of mood to it. So I'm gonna try to keep that same energy without making it too like without making it like too close to the original. I'm not gonna try and give her like big big eyes and stuff, because it'll make her look really cute and all cutesy and stuff, and it just wouldn't fit with the portrait. Not the best at drawing eyes, but I think I have my style of drawing eyes. So here I'm just watch me struggle draw the eyes. And now I'm going to be redoing the lips because the last lips were absolutely horrendous. And I never want to see those kinds of lips again. And if I do draw them like that again, I will never forgive myself and throw myself off of a bridge. So now we're just recoloring the lips, that same original red lipstick, but not quite as harsh and a little bit desaturated, so it fits. Now we're just kind of finishing up the eyes from where we left off. Sorry, in my artwork I kind of just jump around from place to place. I don't finish things, I just jump it around. Now we're just gonna fix up the people a little bit. And it's looking pretty good so far. So now we are going to be just moving this pupil a little bit because it looks a bit strange and it looks like she's cross-eyed. So we're just going to be moving it over a little bit so it doesn't look like she's cross-eyed. And now we're going to be fixing the eyes a bit more because I still saw some flaws when I was making it. So we're just fixing the eyes right now, and we're back to the lips. We're just gonna try and make them a bit more plump because in the original picture they were a lot more plump and red. Now her eyes, I vividly remember her character design, the original eyes being red. I don't remember if they were like that in the original picture, but I know that's her original character design. And now I'm just going to be trying to give her those same original bony cheeks she has and like sharp jawline. She's not a very soft character. I tried to soften it up a little bit so it's not quite as jarring as it was before, but I am making it but I'm not making it too soft or else again it'll make her look a bit too cute. I'm pretty sure I made her a vampire or something. I don't really remember that much. She's a really old character. Now we're just trying to fix the eyebrows. Should look a smirk. Making those lips even more plump. Make sure they're fully colored in. And now we're just getting that good old cheek. Now we've got the eye, shading and highlighting the eye. Not too harsh because I don't want it to stick out too much like I did before. I'm pretty sure I used a neon brush like I did for the red thing in the corner for the highlights, and it looked really weird and too bright, especially since her eyes were very tiny and the pupils were very tiny. I'm giving her like this blush that's like kind of a lot more pink than her actual skin tone because I think it fits her better than her just nothing. I want her to look a bit more realistic with makeup and stuff because I feel like that just fits her style more. I'm just blending it in a bit so it fits in with her skin more and it just doesn't look like a big white pink dot on the screen. Try to give her some eyeshadow for this part, but I didn't really work out. It's just too much, I think. It didn't really seem her. So right now I'm just checking if everything looks okay. And at this point I move on to the hair. The hair wasn't that bad, it just looked a little off due to the shading of the hair and the strands of the hair. So I'm just giving it a bit of a more remodeled look that fits in with the rest of the drawing. Because the hair fit in before with the original drawing, but now with the new style it looks a little weird. I'm just making it more cartoonish because the other hair was a lot more realistic. This hair is going to look a lot more cartoonish. Gonna keep going on with the hair. The hair also shapes the face really well too. So I'm just doing that. Giving her like a more pointy chin because I feel like that fits her character better. And fixing her neck because the shading on her neck is absolutely atrocious. No offense to anyone who shades like that. It just doesn't fit with my style. And it looks very strange. Just looks like a blob. Just giving some proper outlines so it doesn't look like a white blob in her hair. Because if it did, it should just look like a floating head. Shading her neck. Checking everything over. And that looks pretty good to me. And just gonna give her lips a bit more detail, I'm pretty sure. Blending it in so it looks a bit better. I've been doing this a lot with my artwork recently. Blending lips in so it looks more natural. Blend it in. That's how I do it. Now we're fixing the ear because it just looks gray. I think I was trying to do a fancy shading, but it doesn't look that fancy. It just looks like I painted the ear gray. You know what they do when you can't draw an ear? You cover it up with hair. Because I'm not that good at drawing ears. Cover that thing up. And get fixing the hair a bit more in this area. Get rid of that little bump. Because it's weird. Making sure the hair is all colored in properly, giving it more, making it a little bit more realistic. And finally living up to my responsibilities on the ear. Because I'm a good person and I do that stuff. Well, anyways, that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. I was very proud of this one. I think I made it look a lot better. So, bye!